want to see the action. Bring the action. There we go. That right? I think that's pretty much it, isn't it? Actually, no. I need to get the other chart up as well. With the scanner. There we go. We've got a bit of time before the market opens. Let's get all my watch list up. I can actually see what's going on. SPY's still down. Well, I do because I make gains in the afternoon. John Smith. YouTube feed stopped. YouTube feed should be back up and running now. How many trades was trading on the small account? 100, 120 shares. Wasn't a big sizing. Right, let me just get the watch list back up and running. So we're looking at bottom middle. That's Bed Bath and Beyond. That's fine. Actually, be AMTD. Middle Frza. PGL. Okay, I think we're up and running again now. Yes, I do trade with leverage on the small account. Absolutely, that's the whole point. Is you trade leverage. There are a couple of reasons why trading with a margin account is actually a good reason. One of the main reasons is that, of course, you get leverage. Trading with other people's money. It's makes making money that a little bit easier, but of course increases the risk. You've got to bear that in mind as well. What I would also say is that the advantage of trading on a margin account as well is the instant settlement. You don't have to wait 2 days for the settlement, which is very relevant on a small account. You can actually start trading with, effectively trading with it the same day. You don't get the leverage on the gains that you make on the same day, but you do the next day. So it's but instant settlement. You can trade with the equity on your gains. 2.5K, Les, yes. So this account that you're seeing here is the gains that you see in there is not the small account. I've not traded on the small account yet this morning. I'm waiting till after the bell for the small account. And right now, just trying to get the everything back up and running in terms of the stream. I'm concentrating more on the stream than I am on actually trading at the moment. So if I can't fix this laptop, I'm going to be very annoyed that I'll have to take it in and get a loaner out. I'll buy a new one. Not like I can't bloody afford it after all, Tony. Come on. Okay, so let's go. That's it. That's it, Zach. 100% advantage of trading on. Well, that's one of the reasons of trading on a margin account is the advantage of the instant settlement. That's it. Maybe it's the streaming on ShareView, ShareVision. It's made this difference. Okay, so we're good again. Happy days. Well, that moved up, but it's very low volume. Not seeing a lot. Thoughts on the Nasdaq? It's slightly down. It's struggling at that level. So let's have a look at the Nasdaq right now. The Qs, which represents the Nasdaq. This level up at. If you look at this on the daily, so zoom out, we can see this a bit more. So we've had resistance here at kind of 340 level, give or take a little bit, 330 level on the Qs. It's struggling to get over that level. If you're looking at it on the daily, we've got support and resistance at this level here, 335, 336. Historically over the last 6-9 months. So if we can get over 340, great. Right now it gapped down yesterday before rallying. We may see another gap down before a rally. So let's watch this at the bell. That's the Nasdaq, and the SPY is exactly the same. So the S&P 500 exactly the same. So let's see what happens. Just put the tags into my YouTube stream. Okay. Well, they weren't working, but they are. For some reason, they're just looking static. Yeah, the Magic Empire ripped up lovely yesterday, Fog Sky, and we managed to get most of it, which was pretty much saved my day yesterday. Was Magic Empire, and without that, I think we could have been. Well, we were seriously in the hole. Geo, I'll have a look for you. Oh, this is up 9%. Geo Group, or the Geo Group Inc. So Geo 830s. He's having a nice green day. He's not showing too much volatility. Not huge volume either. So maybe it's not something I would try, but if you're a swing trader and you know it's got a good catalyst, maybe worth keeping an eye on. It's way above the VWAP. It's kind of bouncing on the 20 EMA. So yeah, it's looking interesting. Not quite interesting enough for me to trade it yet, though. I think watch the yesterday's post-market highs of 857, and it breaks above that after the bell. Could be it might rally. If you're wondering what that... Oh, we did get some... Here, do you want a treat, sweetie? I'll wake you up because he's snoring. You want a treat? Oh, yeah, you woke up for that, didn't you? Yeah, have one of them. Have that, and then when we get to 5,000 likes, which is only 500 away, we should get that before the bell in 4 minutes. I'll give you one of these duck fillets as well. You enjoy your brownie. There's no nefarious substances in it. Right, okay. Well, it's going back a little bit, but not quite got the volatility I want, but it's certainly based on that, it might be worth watching at the bell. It needs more volume. If you look at this, we've got this big red candle here, is the only one over 25,000 shares per minute. This big red candle down here. The rest are all kind of under 10,000 really. So just be wary of that. So let's add to the watch list. Frza, it's pulling all the way back now. Even previous resistance at the $0.75 levels beat. So let's watch that at the bell. We've got 2 minutes to the bell. Everything seems to be pulling back before the open, so let's watch. Bed Bath & Beyond is popped up, didn't quite go green on the day, so that's what I'm watching there. You can go green, right? It needs to get above $16. Bed Bath & Beyond, huge short interest on Bed Bath & Beyond, so just bear that in mind as well. Huge short interest. Okay, well, I'll take a quick comfort break before we start. Got 90 minutes, 90 seconds. $30 to the open. Change the scanners over right now while I'm waiting because I'm not in a trade. Yes, Squibby. Apparently, Michael Berry sold his stock in Q2. Apparently. Well, Bed Bath & Beyond is what we're watching right now. Just keeping an eye on likes of AMTD, TGL, Frza. Quite a lot selling off at the open. Right, we're getting a bit of a sell-off. Everything going red to start off with. $0.30. Just be careful on Magic Empire. The spread's about 30 cents at the minute. 30 to 40 cents. Right now, I'm just wait. AMTD. Trying to turn around. Waiting for any of these to cross the VWAP. They're not particularly looking that strong until they do. AMC out of the blocks. Not going to trade this one with the small account. We'll trade it with a larger account. Put a 10-cent trailing stop on this then. AMC, 5,000 shares, 10-cent trailing stop. It's kind of just got out. $200. Lost $200. I thought the stop was a little bit too tight. I put 10 cent. I really wanted a 20, but we'll see. Carvana. Let's have a look at Carvana. Yeah, I'll put 53.60s, over $53, testing 54. Carvana's looking like it could be a nice something nice to try. How I lost money on this yesterday is beyond me. How I lost so much on this yesterday is beyond me. Moved up huge amounts pre-market. So that was, yeah. Bed Bath and Beyond. Super chip. The problem with that is trailing stops. Essentially, what you're doing is you're putting a market order in for the stop, and here he is, El Puno. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, El Puno. I really am. And I called it out in my Discord this morning. I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna kill me for telling him that over the last week to keep. Well, if you'd sold when I told you to sell, you'd still have lost money, but you wouldn't have lost as much, and you wouldn't be worried about this this pop. You could have got back in for the rally. Not that it makes much difference, because AMTD, it's struggling to stay above $3. So you were in at $9.50. I don't think it makes a lot of difference. So super chip, your order's struggling to fill on trailing stops. The thing is with trailing stops, it executes as a market order, because essentially what you're telling. What you're doing is you're saying, get me out of my position at the best possible price, which is essentially a market order. So stops, they'll work on a market order, best possible, and that's why you get slippage. Now you can do limit stops, but again, it's a stop order, and it still needs the market to execute. So you just set if you're doing trailing stops, unfortunately, certainly the dash trader system, it executes it as a market order. But if you put a limit order in there, you should get filled at the levels that you're looking for. Right, nothing sustaining by the looks of it. Look at the SPY though. Look at the S&P 500. It's morphing out of the blocks. This Nasdaq, that's unusual. Well, the Nasdaq's selling off. The S&P 500 rallying, so they're going in opposite directions. Russell index sideways, Dow Jones rallying. The Dow Jones Industrial is rallying, which is driving the SPY up. But obviously the Nasdaq is selling off. It's very unusual to see the Nasdaq and the Qs and the SPY going in opposite directions. I'm not sure what to do with that in terms of wider market. Okay, let's look at Veru moving up as well. I don't get as much margin on Veru for some reason. It was 25% yesterday, and it seems to have come down. AMTD. Pre-market highs here of 330, 335. Right, now this one's moving up. Iron Q. We're into the break of 8. Give it till 790. Iron Q. Right. I'm giving money off the top now. Didn't like that. Talk about the stagflation. What do you want me to talk about? Looking for volatility is what we're looking for. AMTD seems to be the one with the most momentum right now. Yeah, well, it is at the moment, Pernod. But to be fair, it had gotten so low that it didn't have to move that high to make big percentage gains. I mean, it was like tapping $2 yesterday. Went down to what was it? 208 yesterday. Finished yesterday on 226. So it didn't have to move that much to get big percentage gains. But the thing is here, the hard sell-off. Just be careful that don't get in and hold it like you did before, El Puno, because this could very well be a dead cat bounce for AMTD. If you look at this on the daily, we had this huge jump up and it's sold off hard ever since. So this is the first day that it's actually moved up, and it could be a dead. Just be careful; it might be a dead cat bounce. Look at on the 15-minute even, 60-minute even. By all means, stick it on the no trade list. PDN moving up. Not on great volume though. Just waiting for some action. Actually, it's not too bad. Breaks 4, I'll be interested. Actually, is there a catalyst? kind of figured that might need doing. MTD is the top one. PDN. What's the move? Why is it moving? Is there a catalyst? Not really. Applied DNA science. I'm not seeing any catalyst. Pulling back now anyway, so. A lot of spikes down on the signals. Not many spikes up at the moment, so just wait for a bit of volatility. We don't have to jump in at the first thing. Okay. Geo trying to turn a corner. Let's have a look at Geo. Have a talk about that. Or just selling off. What about trying to turn a corner? It's breaking lows. So it was up kind of 4.5%. It's now only 2.5%. So breaking lows. Not something I'm going to be trading right now. AMTD is the top performer at the moment. Actually, it's not. Frza. AMTD kind of switching. Frza's down. AMTD consolidating. The RTL. Telebioscience. Sideways. Blind Labs, not enough volume. Bed Bath and Beyond, AMC. What would AMC? Because it shot up out of the blocks. kind of got it in and out for small loss. Very nice to have got in here for the break of the green, going green on the day. 23.25 maybe. Would have been good. That would have been very good. 24.25. Oh, volatility seems to have disappeared from the market. Wet G, not great volume from what I can see, no, but it's halted up 1, 2, 3 times and halted down twice. So this is We Trade Group, clearly very volatile. Now we're 20 minutes in and we've only taken the one trade after the bell. 1, 2. Oh, it's 2 circuit breakers. Oh, it's three circuit breakers. Sure. That one was 35, 40, 45. Just the 3 circuit breakers. Or it's 4. This closed here and then started here, so I thought it was 4, but it's 3 circuit breakers. And it's looking like it's going to gap heavily down. But based on level 2 data, this is looking at a heavy gap down. Yeah, I looked at Blend Labs as well, but it's not. Volume is not great on this at the moment. But I did look at Blend Labs. It's a second on the momentum scanner right now. ARTL's top of the momentum scanner right now. Short sale, yeah, short sale restricted as well on this one. Probably why it's moving up. Oh, we're getting some movement on Frza. Need to get over 940. Pre-market. Pre-market high of 980. Pulling way back. I got stopped out. Will we get the pop this time? I'm at 30. What is short sale restricted? So you've got, if it loses a certain percentage of its value in a given day, the following day it gets short sale restrictions. Restrictions on short sales. So what essentially means is you can't short it on the bid. You have to short it on the ask. Yeah, I got stopped out again, just as it bounced. So you have to short it on the uptick as opposed to on the downtick if you want to short it. Other times it might just be unshortable. But there are a number of different short sale restrictions on it, so it might just be unshortable. You can't short it at all. Bed Bath and Beyond. Break of the $0.50. Have to go back to April when it was up at these levels. There is resistance at this level as well. $0.50. 760. How do you find the info? It's usually on the montage. You can tell it's, if you're using Dash Trader, it tells you next to the level up, level down info that whether it's short sale strict, it's got little codes S, SSR, etc., etc. And you just click on it, and it tells you whether it's not shortable or whether it's only shortable on the uptick or whatever it is. So it depends on your platform, but you can find it, and the information is freely available on the web as well if you go into FinViz and check it out. No problem, Puno. Now, Bed Bath and Beyond is hugely shorted. What I mean by that is short interest on this. Last time I checked was about 103%. It's definitely potential for a short squeeze. If we can't get up to $18. take a little bit off there. Lock in some gains. Break 18, I'll add back. Put my stop a little bit above break even. Oh, stop me out. There you go. Revlon, it's the new meme. Well, I was able to trade Revlon effectively yesterday, but it's selling off today. I got a lovely move up on Revlon yesterday. Look at this on the 15, you can see. This we would trade it on the small account. We rode this all the way up to $9 on the small account. And then I tried to trade it on the big account, and as it pulled back, and I got this little pop here, managed to get $1,400 out of it, but then it sold off and I got out. So Revlon not looking strong today, right now. Which indicators? Well, I'm using the VWAP primarily. I mean, on this chart, I've got the 20, 9, 20, and 200 EMAs, but I'm not particularly using those. They're just really for confirmation than anything else. Okay, you sit August out, Met. Don't worry. I don't trade Forex anyway. This is not a Forex channel. This is for stocks and shares. Hey, Rostislav, you got that chat all to yourself. I'm on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter and TikTok as well. But you've got the whatever that's called. You've got the Share Vision chat all to yourself. My goodness, Marin Software. I've not seen that one for a long time. Just got to pop up out of Frza again. Frza, we made gains early, but it then sold off. We gave them back. We're looking for the break of highs. Ideally, 935. $930 on Frza. Bed Bath and Beyond pulling back. AMTD it's already pulled back. It's beneath this, the VWAP. TGL did nothing. Okay, so a couple of exit indicators there right now, suggesting a pullback. Kind of a double top M formation here, eventually. Wait till Frza breaks the market high of 936. You're swinging on Bed Bath and Beyond today, Captain. Well, good luck to you, buddy. It's the squeeze is very much in evidence with Bed Bath and Beyond. 103% short interest on this fella today, so hopefully we'll make some gains. I've not traded in a small account yet. I've not found a good setup just yet. But I have the small account ready, and I will be looking for that whilst I'm looking for my goal on the large account. I was 4,800 up, 4,875 up at one stage this morning pre-market. I only needed 125 to get to goal. This fella let me down, took 1,900 off me. There we go. There we go. Broke highs. That's what I wanted. Set my stop there above my cost. See how far we can ride this up. Get 3k out of this. Great. If not, just gonna move my stop to 960. Oh, we broke $10. Move my stop to 980. There we go. We got stopped out at 981. No, we're $500 down. $500 away from goal. That wasn't bad. We've got most of what we lost on Frza earlier. We've got most of it back. So Doge $1. No to Spider? No. Is a simple answer to that. Be surprised if you even hear about Doge again in 2 years' time. Put a 10-cent trailing stop on this. Stop me out in at 10.25. There we go. Oh well. Just managing the risk, being tight on the risk. I had the exit indicator, so that's why I put a close stop on that. Very tight stop on that. Rejected at the $0.50 effectively, the $0.50 range. Very important levels, psychological levels, quarter, half, and whole dollars. Very important psychological levels. What else is moving? Just Frza at the moment. With it being an IPO, I don't want to trade this on the small account because of the lack of leverage, it being an IPO. Don't mind trading it on the large account. I've got more than enough equity to support it. And that's why you manage risk. Pay heed to the exit indicators. If you don't pay heed to the exit indicators, that's when you lose money. So Bed Bath & Beyond is moving again. Veru. It's not in my scanners. Well, it's up there. Why is that not hitting my scanners? 8% up on the day. It's because it's only 8% up on the day. It's not the most volatile of moves. But yeah, fair play. Good call. Good call there, Puno. So Veru, these are annual highs, like 52-week highs. It's been breaking these highs for some time now. If you have $5,000, how much should you risk per trade? It depends on the trade and how much you're comfortable with, but what you should be aiming for per day on a $5,000, again, it depends on how much leverage you've got as well, but $5,000, I'm going for, I'd say 5% of your equity is your goal. So you want to be risking half of that, 2.5%. So if 5% is 500, you don't want to be risking more than 250. I would say $200 per trade, the $5,000 account, assuming that there's no leverage and things like that as well. You're not taking bigger size. You're taking bigger size. If you're using leverage, then obviously you're looking for bigger gains. And yeah, so it depends on what you want. I say 1% of buying power, because if that way you're using your leverage is what you should be looking for. So if you've got the more leverage, you're going to be risking more. 5-to-1 leverage, then you might be wanting to increase that slightly. I always say 1% of buying power. If you got 5-to-1 leverage, that's 25. It's 2.5 grand is your goal, so you might risk up to, I'd say, about $1,000 per trade if you're going to go big. I wouldn't personally, if you're a beginner trader, do that, because it's going to be very aggressive. That's going to end up being about 20% of your equity position. So 1%. No, actually, is that right? No, 250 is 1%, isn't it? 10% is 2.5. Yeah, 250. Yeah, so about 250. I was right the first time. So about $200 and $250 per trade, I would risk. And that way you can get a good, good moves. You'll be looking for $500 per trade. My mental agility when it comes to my mental arithmetic just wasn't serving me well then. Frza just consolidating right now. Bed Bath & Beyond consolidating right now. Veru. No. Magic Empire's down. This is weird. Check this out. Got the S&P 500. The market's just very choppy sideways today. Just be careful, guys. Very, very choppy sideways. And the Nasdaq selling off. So this is downwards trending. Captain Kirk. I'm sorry, I'm not sure I'm not sure what you mean by that. Are you referring to the pattern day trading rule, Captain Kirk? So the pattern day trading rule states that if you're trading on a margin account and you've got less than $25,000 in equity starting position on any given day, then you can't open and close. You're only allowed 4-day trades within a 5-day period. That's what it is. So you can't open and close the same trade within the day. Okay? So if you swing, that's not a day trade. But what I mean by swing is if you open a trade today and close it tomorrow, it's not a day trade. You can make as many swing trades as you want, but it means you're going to be holding it overnight. The problem with, depending on your broker, is if you take a position and you've used all your day trades, you're then unable to close it intraday. in some brokers they'll allow you to close it and then they'll shut down your account. So that's what's likely to happen with the 4-day trades. They'll allow you to close it intraday and then your account will be shut. So the next trade after that, you won't be able to. If you open an account, you won't be able to close it intraday, and then it exposes you to the massive losses potentially. Is that turn or tum? I'll try turn first. Turn, there's nobody trading turn, so 180-degree capital. I don't think that was what you were talking about. So it must be tum. No, it's not tum. So super chip, what are you looking for there? Q rate. Moving again. Q rate retail. But almost $15. Very low volume. Difficult to trade. I traded this yesterday and it terrified me. If you use the fourth one, you'll be shut down, because any trade after that, you can't. So Home Depot. So Walmart, Home Depot all had earnings today. So Home Depot up at 320s, 323 right now. Having a good day. Must have had good earnings or bad earnings, depending. I've not checked. Walmart are in the news because of not just earnings today, but they've got a partnership with Paramount as well. Yeah, you can't trade that, Kai. It's untrade. Yesterday wasn't so bad. I think we're about 30-cent spreads yesterday, but 80-cent spreads, nah, no thanks. You can keep that. Okay, so we're finishing the stream at the moment. 4,000 up. We've not taken a trade with the small account as yet. We're looking for the break of $18 here. Getting a bit of a flat top forming, double top on Bed Bath & Beyond. You need the volume. It's a low volume, Kai. It's the lack of liquidity because of the lack of volume. There we go. That's what I was a little bit worried about. Let's see the rejection at $18. Curate retail, it's a low liquidity stock, and as a result you get those massive wide spreads. Revlon's starting to make a move, looks like. Yes. Yesterday went up to a high of 919. Now got a high of 920. No, you're absolutely right. Hi. It's those kind of spreads. It's extremely risky. You need, and I keep mentioning, look at the spreads because you need to factor the spreads in. Thousand shares with Revlon yesterday didn't took the move up. Moved up from kind of $6. We got it in just over $7. Moved up from $6 up to $9 yesterday, and we got most of that on our small account. And when we got the pullback, I was looking for the large account and didn't get much. Blend, CPNG. Well, it's down at the moment. It's $18-ish, give or take, which is slightly down on the day. So Coupang, not great volume though. It's moving up, but not on huge volume right now. We're getting less than 70,000 shares a minute. Be careful with this. It's a steady move up. Not bad. And this is another one rejecting at $18. So I'll go back to Revlon. Michael, Bed Bath & Beyond made that much, or you did? I'm pretty sure you mean Bed Bath & Beyond. Oh, we're up at 1850s. We broke $18. Breaking highs. High of day. A nice one, Michael. Beers are on you then. Well, can't go wrong with that, Michael. You can buy the wine. The Christmas party. Bed Bath & Beyond is heavily short, and I dare say there's going to be a lot of shorts underwater right now with Bed Bath & Beyond. Huge underwater. We're up to 74. 74 is current high of day. It depends on what you're trading, but officially market time, yes. The day is midnight, but the markets are closed at midnight, so they open at 4 a.m. market time. Unless you're trading futures, and if you're trading futures, it doesn't matter. Futures are not subject to PDT. There's an exit indicator right there, reversal indicator on the 1 minute. Need to fill that wick. High of day so far at 74. Looking for the break of 80. market up to 79 then. It's quite a big range on this. $5,000 shares here. What I'm going to do, what we're 80, 63. I'm just going to put a 20-cent trailing stop in place for this 5,000 and leave it. Okay, I can address the chat. Stuck. Well, you should be in a good position, Captain Kirk. If you're all in on Bed Bath & Beyond, it's way up on the day. We're 17% up on the day at the moment. We're up at 1880s. So I've just put a 20. I'm in 1863. I've just put a 20-cent trailing stop in place. So we're making money on this already. My stop's moved up to 78. So I'll just leave that there now for 5,000. I need 700 bucks, and I've made that. So I needed 700 bucks to make my goal. So now I will watch this. We're $2,000 at least. We're close to $2,000 in, and then I'll be ending the stream after this trade. I'll continue trading, but I'll be looking to is it a designer bag there, El Puno? You need it after all those AMTD bags that you had to get rid of. Oh my goodness. We're up at 1960s. This is going well. I'm going to have to add to this. Yeah, always nice to get in the green. I didn't expect that I would recover yesterday's drawdown. There's a chance of that at the moment. 928. There we go. Got 7,500 shares and a 20-cent trailing stop. So yeah, I could do with one actually. There we go. Got stopped out at $20. So 7,500 on Bed Bath & Beyond, 4,200 on TGL, a couple of losers, and that's me done for the day on this account. I'll look for more on the small account, but in the meantime, I'm going to end the stream. Actually, before I do that, I'll do the old shilling magic and let you know if you are interested in learning how to trade, then by all means, come join us. I'll pull this across here. So this is my TikTok feed for those of you on everywhere else. But if you go through to my profile, so you click on the image, go through to my profile, swipe left or whatever it is that you want to do. Click on my profile, you'll get this link, Linktree, TikTok Trader. Click that, and this answers a lot of your questions. You might get the splash screen, go straight through. If you're on Share Vision, or if you're on YouTube, these links are in the description of the video of the live session. So by all means, use these links. You can reach out to me on my socials, so Twitter, Instagram, etc. My email is here if you want to reach me directly on my email. If you want to learn how to day trade, trading with Tony, this is me. Learn to trade with Tony. Click on that first link and it brings you to the course that I work with. You get access to a private Discord, direct mentorship from myself, and I'm happy to go over your trades with you. This is the syllabus. Go check it out. You can see this first introduction to trading. It's up on ShareVision or YouTube, whichever one you want. You can watch that for free. We've got a full tutorial. There's an introduction to swing trading as well, a swing trading tutorial there. For the bargain bucket price of $119 plus tax, $119 US plus tax. It takes about 3 months. So I've got discounts if you go for a longer plan. It will take about 3 months to learn, but you get access to all of the content. You can cover up the whole course in less than a month. But if you're going to be practicing in a simulator, I would recommend that you stick around for at least 3 months. You'll be in the Discord for forever. If you keep scrolling down, you'll get visibility, my trader view statistics here for the first 6 months of the year, and my capital markets broker reports for the first 6 months of the year that show that I am a consistently profitable trader. I mentioned there Trader View, not to be confused with Trading View. Trading View is a charting platform. You can use that for free. But Trader View is what I use to log all my trades from a statistics point of view. You can see here in August at the moment, we've had 4 red days against out of the 11 trading days so far. If I just put August in there and filter, and then go to the detailed reports, we'll see where we are in August. So we were 86,000, just almost 87,000 on August. My goal on each month is $100,000. My daily goal is $5,000. So you can see that after today, with $10,000 to add to this, so we'll be 96, well, actually 10,006 to add to 86,700. So we'll be 97,000. We need 3,000 more to get to monthly goal. We're already averaging more than the 5,000 per day, so this is great. If you're not logging your trades, if you're not, reviewing your statistics on a regular basis, do it. It really does help you to make you a better trader. In terms of what times of day you perform the best, in terms of how long your hold times are, etc., etc. You look at your statistics at the moment in August, 250 versus 167. So my win versus loss comparison, my ratios there are not great. I would say that's 3 to 2. My accuracy is 2 to 1. So that's not too bad, 3 to 2 in terms of win versus loss, but my accuracy is 2 to 1. That's on point, but my risk reward probably needs to be a little bit better. I was in drawdown. This is my P&L curve at the moment. I was in drawdown before today, so that's now cleared. My drawdown was 9,600 from yesterday, so that's now cleared. Yeah, let's put this on the year. Where are we on the year? Check this out. As I say, I'm aiming for a 7-figure year. So we're back over 800k as of the year. My average is a little over $5,000 per day. So that's pretty much where I need to be, is where I want to be. So I'm on target across the board. August is month 8, so we're back over the monthly goal. Will give us the 800,000. So we're back on track. We're slightly ahead of track because we've got 11 more trading days after today. 1.5 versus 7.5. So that's pretty much on point. 2 to 1 risk reward there. Accuracy again, it's a little better than 2 to 1. So that's not changed this month versus what it is across the year so far. You see my cumulative P&L here. It's not straight, far from it. I've had some big drawdowns, but I've had some big gains as well. So you check it, start logging. There's a link in the description here, as I mentioned, for TraderView. If you're not using it, it's a freemium service, so you can get 100 trades per month. You can log 100 trades per month for free. If you want more than that, then it's very affordable, but use it to analyze your trades and just help you become a better trader. People asking, what are the scanners I use? Do I use any kind of screeners, any news alerts or stock alerts? Yes. What do I use to find stocks to trade? Benzinga. Check it out for free, 14 days for free. Start your free trial. You don't need any credit card to sign up and get a free trial. That's just an email address. It's great. The scanners that you see in the middle of your screen or on the left, if you're on ShareVision or YouTube or Twitch or wherever, these are Benzinga scanners. I use Benzinga scanners. I use the signals. I use the news alerts. It really is absolutely spot on when it comes to finding trades to trade, finding stocks to trade that are moving. You get to find at your fingertips what's moving, how much it's moving, why it's moving, etc., etc. And all the fundamental details are available as well if you want to swing trade. So that's Benzinga. Anything else? People asking me what's the trading platform. Dash Trader is the trading platform. So this little looks like a Pepsi symbol but green and gold. This is Dash Trader. You can check that out and try and trial that. They do a simulator version with real-time data. You can try that for free for 14 days as well. Now, I use that with Capital Markets Elite Group for day trading. I use it with Interactive Brokers when I was day trading with them. Interactive Brokers now, I don't tend to day trade with Interactive because I day trade with Capital Markets. But I don't tend to day trade with Interactive, but I've got a larger holding with Interactive because my retirement account is with Interactive. My investing account is with Interactive as well. So I've got a lot more of my equity position with Interactive than I do with Capital Markets. So that's the links I recommend, and go check them all out in the link tree. And in the meantime, I'll be back later for Power Hour. So Power Hour later is going to be 3 p.m. market time. That's 3 p.m. on the East Coast or New York. It's going to be 8 p.m. here in Dublin, where I'm based, or anywhere in the UK is the same. It's going to be 9 p.m. on the continent of Europe. Feel free to join me later for Power Hour. Hopefully I'll have an update on the small account challenge if I've found a stock to trade. If not, then we'll have a no trade day. And the small account, you just got to be a lot more disciplined than I can be a lot more loose with my trading on the large account because I get more stocks to trade. I can afford the larger price stocks. So if something's moving at $20, I can afford to trade that effectively. Whereas with the smaller account, it's a little more difficult. But okay, all that being said, has all crypto gone back up in price? Crypto has gone back up in price. I'll have a quick look at the crypto market. It's not gone all the way back up though. That's the problem with crypto, is that I'm still underwater with my Bitcoin, my Ethereum, and my XRP. I'm in the green when it comes to my Cardano. So Bitcoin right now is 23,725. So it's still selling off. I'm still in the green on Cardano. I'm still underwater on XRP and Ethereum, but we'll see. Is it a good time to invest in crypto? Well, I'm investing in crypto. I would say yes. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Trading crypto, I've been kind of wary. I'm holding crypto long term. I'm holding 4 coins long term. But I've got a portfolio. I've got some ETFs that I'm holding. I've got some stocks that I'm holding long term that I'm adding to, and just lump sum investing, so that I know the long term, whilst I'm underwater right now, it will come good for me. That's kind of for my retirement plan. From a day trading point of view, I'm undecided. From a short term, I'm actually undecided. just make up your own mind. You know, crypto is just another financial instrument that you can. It can be a little bit more volatile than the higher caps and the ETFs, for example. But Bitcoin right now, it went down as low as 17,000 not too long ago. Will it go back down to 17,000? If we continue to rally, then we could see another 30. I'm not saying it's going to go up. I'm not saying it's going to go down. And I'm continuing to just average down with our average buy. At the end of each month, I withdraw my gains from my day trading, and I take a third of that and I reinvest that in my long-term holdings, which includes crypto. So I've got, you know, right now I've got over $100,000 invested in crypto that's worth about 90,000. So I'm not too far off break even, but I'm underwater on 3 of those coins. Okay, guys, me done for the day. Twice my daily goal. We'll be back out of drawdown, so I'll be back for Power Hour later. Come join me then. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to take this dog for a walk.